Tonight, the White House says it has not received or been briefed on the special counsel's report. The president's attorneys also weighing in, saying they're relieved it's finished, and now it's up to the attorney general to determine next steps. Tonight, inside the White House, the urgent effort to manage the Mueller fallout. With the special counsel's report now turned in, the president's attorneys have been preparing their own counter-report. All of this, a nearly 2-year cloud hanging over the president, who has consistently fired back at the central question Mueller is investigating. Was there any collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia?
It's all a made-up fantasy. It's a witch hunt. No collusion, no obstruction, no nothing.
There was no collusion of any kind.
There was no collusion, there was no obstruction, there was no nothing.
After initial praise for Mueller,
Robert Mueller's an honorable man.
The president unleashing sustained attacks aimed at discrediting what he believes is a partisan investigation.
And I know that he's conflicted, and I know that his best friend is Comey, who's a bad cop.
Look, the problem with the Mueller investigation is everybody's got massive conflicts.
And it's had impacts even within his administration, turning the president against his own attorney general, continually bashing Jeff Sessions for recusing himself from the investigation, allowing Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein to appoint Mueller.
The attorney general says, I'm going to recuse myself.
And it's put his family in legal jeopardy, too. One key event that Mueller's team has looked at, the Trump Tower meeting during the campaign. Eldest son, Don Jr., and son-in-law, Jared Kushner, among those meeting with a Russian attorney who promised dirt on Hillary Clinton. The president defending his son at the time.
My son is a wonderful young man. I think from a practical standpoint, most people would have taken that meeting.
And the Mueller investigation also raising the specter of impeachment. Some Democrats pushing for it even before the special counsel's work was done.
We're going to impeach them all.
Though House Speaker Nancy Pelosi warning against it.
2020, I just don't believe in it.
But much of the Mueller report's fallout could depend on how much of it the public sees.
Let it come out. Let people see it. That's up to the attorney general.
What to watch for now, whether the president's legal team releases that counter report. They've told us they won't decide until they see Mueller's findings, if they're released.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.